Alright, welcome back to Jay Plays Guardians Chronicles Clash of Heroes. We got a bit of a scenario building here with the Night Squad ganging up on Skarov, but we can see the Liberty Patrol is not far behind. I've planned out their strategy phases. It turns out that Liberty Patrol has the initiative this time. So we'll flip over their card and get going with the mission. Golden Boy is going first. Now, Golden Boy has a tempting target here with Night Vigilante right in front of him. But there's a more tempting target here because Dr. Skarov is one of the objectives. So what Golden Boy wants to do is he's going to move and he's going to spend an extra action doing so to just go here. He had to spend an extra action because of the enemies in the square. Now that he's in there, he's going to take his unique action, Skull Crusher, to make an attack that deals an extra damage, and his power adds +2 to his attack roll results. As we can see, Skarov has 1 damage on him, so he's got a defense of 6. But I've got 3 power and 3 regular dice to hit him with. So let's see. I need 6 or higher. That's only 3. 4, 5. And then I add +2 because of Sucker Punch. So that makes it 7, so Skarov gets hit. Now when Skarov gets hit, he takes another defense token. But he's only got 5 life, so he's 1 point away. Now for his third action, he's going to take another shot at Skarov. But this time he won't get the... he deals 1 extra damage. So Skarov is taking 2. Wow. He's going to take another shot at him. Now the problem is, if he takes this shot, there's a good chance that the Night Squad will be able to do that last point of damage. And Golden Boy won't be able to do 2. Cricket. Now... here's what happens when you have cats. Say hello to the camera, Cricket. Sometimes the cats jump up on the table. Now you're an internet superstar. Go away. So, Golden Boy needs to make a decision. Does he make that attack or no? Because whoever knocks out Skarov gets the article for that. So he's going to take a shot at Armor, or Lieutenant Bigfoot instead, because Lieutenant Bigfoot's got damage on him. Maybe we can get a wound. So he's going to roll his 6 dice. This time he does not get extra damage, but he does get +2 to his attack rolls. Ho 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 ho! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, +2 is 9. And Bigfoot's defense is only 2. So that's going to give him his 4th damage. Bloop. Shaboink. 4 damage. So at the end of the round, if Bigfoot still has 4 damage, then he's going to take a wound card. And that's it for Golden Boy. Not a bad round for him. First off is going to be Night Vigilante. Night Vigilante has a bunch of attack rolls to make. He can reroll any or all of his power dice during his attack, and he cannot be the target of a ranged attack. Now, he's got a bot in there with him. He could move out of there for a cost of an action. And if he were to move in there, he would take up that last space. So I think maybe Night Vigilante wants to do that. He'll cost himself an action to get away from that robot and go in there and chew up that last space. And now he's going to attack Skarov. Night Vigilante has 3 + 3 as well, and he gets to re-roll all of his power dice. Luckily he's got 3 power dice, so that was a good choice for him. He doesn't want to re-roll his power dice, they rolled perfectly. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a POW. 9 damage. And Skarov has 8 defense. So that's going to do 1 more damage to Skarov. And it's going to give him one more point of defense. So now you have to do 9 damage to even hit him. Oh, you know what? I forgot the 2 attacks that would have been on Golden Boy from Skarov. So let's do that. It's going to be 3 white and 3 red dice on Golden Boy. Golden Boy's defense right now is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 damage. So Golden Boy's going to take a point. And then it's going to be a second attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. Okay, Golden Boy, blop, takes 1. Now I don't think there's an extreme damage rule in here, but if there were, Golden Boy would have just swallowed it. So, wow. So that was 2 attacks on Golden Boy. And now there's going to be 1 on Night Vigilante. 2 on Night Vigilante, because Night Vigilante attacked him once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Night Vigilante's defense is 4, so he's going to take a wound for the first one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. He's going to put another wound on him. I also forgot Skarov's ranged attack against Golden Boy when he ended his activation in his tile. So that ranged attack is going to be 4 and 3. That's 4 damage. Golden Boy's defense is 4, so that's another hit. Now Night Vigilante moved in, spent an attack, or spent an action and attacked. So that's the end of his activation, and Skarov gets an attack on him as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, that's going to hit Night Vigilante as well. So wow, there's some serious damage going down now that we're in Skarov's face. Skarov he means business. Alright, next is going to be Supernova. Supernova has her card that's called... Sorry, just getting her card straightened out here. Supernova has her card called Multiple Targets. She gets to make a ranged attack against 1 or 2 targets and may reroll results of 0 once. So she can do that multiple times because it's just an action. She also has this. It's giving her some power dice and an extra movement. So, what does she want to do? She needs to move into that room. She can ignore enemies. So she's going to fly. 1, 2, 3. She's going to stand right there. Now I'm not entirely sure she can get through here, so let me check. Okay. So she can go through this because but she can't stop on it. That's the rule if the whole space is completely closed off. So now she's standing in there. She's got a robot with her, but no one cares. And she's going to take a shot with her multiple targets attack. She can make an attack against 1 or 2 targets and reroll zeros once. So she's going to attack Night Vigilante and Skarov. She gets 4 combat and 2 regular dice. So there's that. She's going to make 1 attack and hit both of them. So she can reroll zeros once. So she'll reroll these. Right now she's already got 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2 pals. 10, 11, 12. So that's enough to hit Skarov and knock him out. Skarov is KO'd, which means that the Liberty Patrol gets the article for having beaten Skarov. Now let's compare 12 to Night Vigilante's 7 defense. Or no, that's armor, sorry. 4 defense. That gets you all excited. Night Vigilante is going to get hit as well. And then, excuse me for that. So, Supernova wants to do another attack, which she can do multiple targets. Now, does she have line of sight on... I don't believe she has line of sight on the Lieutenant Bigfoot. So she's going to make one attack against Night Vigilante. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Night Vigilante takes another damage. She's got 5 of his 3. So he's going to take a wound card for sure unless he can get rid of it. And that's it for Supernova. She flew in, made 2 attacks. Now what she should have done was try to disarm one of these things, but she's not that smart. So, and then next round for Night Squad is Armor. Armor has subtracting 2 from the results of all his value checks, and he can reroll up to 3 dice during his attacks. So what he needs to do, he's going to spend a move and an action to get over here and try to disarm a missile. His intelligence is 4. The difficulty is going to be 4 plus the number of players on a team, so that's going to be a difficulty of 7 dice. But he gets to subtract 2 from it. So he's rolling 7. He needs to get a 4 or less, and he can subtract 2. So we only got 6 yellow dice, so I'll re-roll some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to re-roll 2 more dice. No, 1 more die. Right now he can still make it if he rolls a 1 on this, which he did. So he's got a grand total of 6. He subtracts 2 and gets 4, which is what he needs. So he disarms one of the missiles. Now I don't have a disarming missile thing, so I'm going to put one of these on it. And maybe I'll see if I can find one. I'll say red team is Night Squad, green is Liberty Patrol. Alright, and that's it for him. And now the final Liberty Patroller is Sergeant Freedom. And he has every ally on your game board getting an extra action, which, remember, I put it down but I didn't use it before. And he's got a negative to movement, but a positive to his attacks. So it looks like he's going to try to kick somebody's butt. Every ally on your game board tile gets an extra action. So first off, he's going to attack this robot here with his overkill dice. He gets 3 and 3. That robot just died. It exploded. Speaking of exploding robots, it's possible I forgot to make the other robots explode, but I'm sure the caption will let you know if I did or not. Okay, so now that that area is clear, he's going to move onto the board. And he can't move out of there without spending another action, so he's going to stand right there in the doorway, and he's going to do Heroic Leadership, and that's going to give everyone else an extra action. So for Golden Boy's extra action, he is going to pound on... Let's see, they're both damaged. That was just knocked off there. For his extra action, he is going to just pound on Lieutenant Bigfoot, I guess. So he gets 3 plus 3 and gets to add plus 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 2 is 11. That's going to hit the crap out of Mr. Bigfoot. I mean Lieutenant. And he's going to take a damage because his defense is 2. Alright, so that's his extra action, and now Supernova's extra action is going to be to make a smarts roll and see if she can't hit that difficulty of 7 or hit her difficulty of 3 with 7 dice. Good luck, lady. That's a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I roll another one. That's it. That's not enough. So she's going to put a -1 over here. And as long as she keeps trying, she'll be able to eventually get it down. Did anyone end their movement in line of sight of a gynoid? He did. Those two did. And she did. But nobody else. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks on these two, or 1 attack each on these two, and 1 attack on her. Now gynoids get 3. All of their attacks are considered ranged attacks, and they get +1, 2 additional hits. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4 people have 5 people have finished their activation in the robot's zone. No, 2 people have ended their activation in a robot's zone. So we get some attacks there too. So it's going to be 1, 2 attacks there, and 1 there for the movement, and then it's going to be, and those are 2 additional hits. So let's start with those. This one's on Supernova. 4. Her defense is 4. She's going to take a hit. Bam! I mean, pow. Now this one's going to attack Sergeant Freedom. For 3. He has a defense of 4, so he's fine. And she's going to now attack Armor, whose defense is 7. So good luck. No. 2, 4. So that's fine. And now these are just regular attacks for ending their activation in the zone. And I apologize for having missed these before. So there's an attack there. Each to 7, got a 3. And there's an attack there. She needs a 4 and got a 4. So Supernova is hit again. Crack pow! So people are starting to get damaged a little bit here. But we have 1 more activation for the Night Squad, and that's going to be Lieutenant Bigfoot. And he has his weakness, doubt. Lieutenant Bigfoot's allies have -1 to their attack and defense values. Okay, so I forgot about that, so we'll pretend that didn't happen. Why don't we... Oh, man. Yeah, I did it before. I forgot about this card, so I'm going to forget about having done this card, and we'll do it next round. He's got +2 successes. Oh no, sorry. He's got this hideous attack card here. And he's going to pound on Golden Boy to try to get rid of him. The other thing, well, yeah, he's going to pound on Golden Boy for all 3 of his actions, I think. So he's got an insane 4 blue or 4 white and 4 red dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is definitely more than his 4. So he's going to take a damage. Boop. And then he's going to attack again. As we can see, Golden Boy will take a wound no matter what. So he's going to shift his attack to Sergeant Freedom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sergeant Freedom's defense is 4, so that's going to be a wound to Sergeant Freedom. And he's got 1 more attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because of the POW. So 9 damage is definitely going to hit Sergeant Freedom. That's going to damage him. And that's it for our heroes. It's the end of the round. There is no Skarov, but the missile token is still going. Doesn't say anything about not doing the missiles anymore. Next, the robots move. The team that did not have the initiative this time was the Night Squad. So they're going to move the robots. She's going to stay where she is, but she is going to move right there to free up that spot. As is she. And this one's going to go... Let's start here. This one's going to go 1, 2. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3. Go here. She's going to go 1, 2. Cricket. Sorry guys, this cat needs to be all involved. And she's going to go 1, 2. She's going to go 1, 2. She's going to go 1, 2. Now we have 3 attacks, 4 attacks, 5 attacks. So we'll start with the one on Supernova. That's going to be 3 dice. Now these attacks usually don't seem to amount to much. But that's 3 damage. She has a defense of 4, so she's fine. We've got one there who is going to attack Golden Boy because it's Night Squad's turn. And that's 3 damage. Golden Boy's defense is 4, so that's fine. We have another one who's going to attack Sergeant Freedom for 3. Sergeant Freedom's defense is 4, so he's fine. And then these 2 arachnoids are going to attack Sergeant Freedom as well. So here's one, not a hit. And another one, not a hit. And now we see if they explode. Starting up here, no. Here, no. Here, yes. So it's going to be a 3 dice attack on armor. And that's 2 pow, 4, 5, and armor's defense is 7, so he's fine. But he did explode. So then we've got these guys. Now no one's in their area, so we'll just see if they explode. I'll just roll 4 combat dice. Oh, let's see. Starting there. No. Next. No. Next. No. No. Those are all 4. Okay. And then this gynoid here. Nope. Yes. That one. Nope. And that one. Nope. So everybody's fine. And then we make new robots. And so we've done all of them. We're back to androids again. And we're going to put some more dudes on the map. Sometimes they get tied up with each other, which is a little romantic. That already has a guy on it. I'm not sure why, but that's what happened. There, one there. There we go. That's the end of the round. I'll do some strategy phase and figure out what's going on next.